Platelets, mast cells, and damaged cells secrete chemoattractants, histamine, and bradykinin. And these three substances help to mobilize the forces in inflammation. Now, chemoattractants are chemicals which, when they're secreted, attract white blood cells. So if they're secreted from the damaged cells, the chemoattractant will be strongest near the damage, and white blood cells will know by following the concentration gradient exactly where to go to fight the infection. If it attracts more white blood cells, then we're going to end up with more white blood cells at the injury site. Histamine has two functions. It serves as a vasodilator, and also it increases capillary permeability. So vasodilation increases blood flow, so more blood will be coming to the area, which means more white blood cells, which means there will be more white blood cells at the injury site. More blood also means that the area will become red and hot, two of the cardinal signs of inflammation. The heat that is produced at the site of inflammation is actually important because it increases the metabolic rate in the area, which makes it easier to repair damaged tissue. Capillary permeability makes it easier for white blood cells to leave the vessel. Therefore, we get more white blood cells to the injury site. And also, it increases filtration, or fluid leaving the capillary. This is important because it creates a situation of flushing. We talked about how flushing something with fluid is a good defense. So by creating extra fluid that goes to the area, we are flushing out toxins, delivering nutrients, and generally making it easier for our immune system to do its job. Finally, increased filtration increases edema, or causes edema, and which is one of the cardinal signs of inflammation. The edema, the swelling, compresses nerves in the area, pushes on nerves, and that sends a signal to the brain that creates a sensation of pain, the last of the four cardinal signs. The bradykinin, which is secreted by the damaged tissue, also triggers pain. Pain's important, but we usually don't think about liking it very much, but it's important because it keeps us from touching the wounded area or walking on the wounded area. In general, it just makes us leave it alone so that it can heal. All of these three things together not only produce the four cardinal signs, but they do a number of other things that help us to win the infection or win the battle. It brings more white blood cells to the site, it increases the metabolic rate, and it flushes and dilutes toxins.